Okay, welcome you guys. Welcome tonight. I hope you have a pen and paper. I know a lot of you have already expressed what you want to do with September and what your goal is. However, I think a lot of you are not realizing what an opportunity this resort trip is for this team. You know, I don't know if any of you have ever been to a resort, but getting an all expense paid trip to a resort is pretty awesome. So I don't know why you guys aren't all going for it. I want you guys to keep a couple things in mind. Because you don't quite understand how this point thing is working and it's a little bit overwhelming to you, or maybe you do understand it, but you just don't really understand how many points you're going to need to get on the trip. So that's what this Zoom is about. I just want everyone to be informed and to realize how easy it is to actually get yourself on this trip. Okay, this is an even playing field for the entire company. It's not top income earners only get to go on this trip. It's top 300 point earners in the whole company. So the people that 300 people, okay, it's not like 3 or 30, 300 people that bring in the most points in the entire company. I want you guys to understand something right now. I've talked to you guys a lot about the season that we're in, okay? Some of you have never seen a season in this business because it's your first year in, so what I'm saying to you is new information. But something about September turns people's brains on. They focus back on themselves and their kids are in school. They focus on getting healthy, and a lot of people are focused on not gaining that 20 pounds that everyone usually gains during the holidays. So I want you to understand what a rich season that we're in right now. And if you've been planting seeds this entire summer, now is the time you're going to see them flourish, right now. So all those messages that you sent, all those people you've talked to, June, July, and August, now this month in September, I don't know what it is about September, they're going to sign up. Even if you've talked to them 100 times over the last 3 months, there's just something about September where people just, like I said, they just turn on. I don't know if it's because the summer's over, they're more focused, the kids are back in school, or what it is, but it's just something about this month. So keeping that in mind, we as a team are already ahead, light years ahead of a lot of other teams right now that have been on vacations all summer, that have been doing this, that, and the other all summer, and they haven't been focused on their business. We have. When everybody else has been sleeping, we have been working. Everybody that's on this Zoom right now, I consistently see your face every morning and every night. I know you're working your business. I know you're doing the tasks that you need to do to make your business grow. So there's no reason why all of you can't be on this trip. I'm going on this trip, just letting you know right now. So I hope all of you are coming with me, and it's not going to take as many points as you think, is what I'm trying to say. So a lot of you are going to be going Ruby for the first time this month. A lot of you said that was your goal. If you simply do that, you're already looking at a lot of points to get on this trip. So 75, I'm just going to give you some facts. 75% of the people in this company have already counted themselves out and don't think that they're going on this trip. They already planted that seed in their own mind. 75% of the company listened to this announcement that Mark did, and they said, oh, I'm so far behind, that's just not happening for me. Or I'm new, that's just not happening for me. A lot of people in this company right now are new. Or I've never done anything like that before, it's just not going to happen for me. So don't be those people, okay? There's still 15% of the company that is still going for this incentive of our all inclusively paid resort trip. We don't know where we're going yet, but we're going. So also I want you to keep in mind, it's Wednesday night. About 80% of the team is on right now. 80% of the people that are in our chat is on right now. You guys are the ones that are going to win this, because after about a week of something being announced, like a contest, most people have given up already. So the fact that you're still here on a Wednesday night and you're on a Zoom, some of you for the second time today, that says a lot about your character. That says a lot about your consistency. It also says a lot about you as a leader. And all of you guys that are going for Ruby this month, I'm going to treat you like you're a Ruby right now. So, a couple things I want you to know. If you're going to ask me for help about your promotion or your chart, please have your chart ready. Please know what your volume is, and let's take it on. Okay? If you're going to ask me, am I close to promotion, and you don't even know what your volume is, I have time for that. We have time for that. There's too much going on right now. Like, you guys have to be ready. You have to be able to know what you're doing, ready to chart. If you've never gotten Ruby before, that's totally fine. If you don't know what you're doing, totally fine. But I want you to get that chart out and print it and have it out along with your steps to success. So have these two things in front of you every single day, because simply by you filling this out, you're probably going to get on the trip just from that. I know a lot of you are visual, so I wrote some things down that may help you kind of make this stick in your brain a little bit better than me just rattling off numbers, because I know not all of you are like numbers people and you have to see it. So you guys are still on here. That says you're in it to win it. So let's start with the points. So if you guys see this? Okay. If you run your auto ship for 125 BV in September, that's 500 points right there. This is backwards. Let me put the let me put these in our group chat right now so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because I know a lot of you are visual and you need to see the points and what the points are for while I'm reading this. I want you guys to have this in front of you, and just, you all know how to manifest things. I've seen you guys manifest amazing things into your life, so make this something that you manifest. Why not? All right, so take a look at this. This is what's going to get you on the trip. I'll start at the top. My notes are kind of all over the place because when I get excited, I get unorganized. Okay. So when you have a personally enrolled, qualified, active, loyal customer, that means they're ordering, they're active, and they're qualified. So they ordered a product that's 25 BV or higher. That's a qualified loyal customer. That's 100 points. Okay? If you move this customer because you're promoting, those points are going to go to wherever you move that customer. Okay? So just simply by following the steps to success, getting your 4 customers, that's 400 points right there. Okay? Next one is getting your green carpet live stream ticket. If you bought a ticket to green carpet to physically be there in Florida, that's 100 points. So that's sold out. That's not something you can get anymore, but if you did it already, that's 100 points. If you purchased a green carpet ticket live stream, which you can do right now in your eSuite, and I think it's like $30, it's very cheap, that's 100 points. So you'll see these points show up in your eSuite within 48 hours. Personally, I already have 200 points, and I saw it show up in my eSuite, I think on Monday. I don't even think it took 48 hours. It showed up pretty quick. And it also is going to show up in your Connect app. So you can know exactly where you are with your points at any given time. The next thing is when you personally enroll a distributor, that's 200 points. Now, if you're going to move this distributor for a promotion, the distributor is attached to you as the enroller, even if you move them. It's not like a loyal customer. Loyal customer does change. But when you are the enroller with the distributor, you stay attached to that person with your name. So that's 200 points. If you simply do your steps to success, that's 600 points right there for 3 distributors. Now, if each of those distributors becomes a qualified distributor for you for a promotion, that means each of those distributors has 400 in value. That's 250 points for every single distributor. And then if you are already Ruby, or you're past Ruby, maybe you're Emerald, maybe you're Diamond, maybe you have to build a brand new Ruby on your team to get to your next promotion, or maybe you're going Ruby this month and next month you know you want to go Emerald. This also applies to you. If you build a brand new Ruby on your team that's personally enrolled by you, you get 500 points and that brand new Ruby gets 500 points. As long as that person enrolled September 1st onward, you each get 500 points. That's a lot of points, you guys. That's a lot of points. Then the auto ship. So if you run an auto ship of 125 BV in September, you also get 500 points. So right there, that's a lot of points. If you did one of every single thing I just mentioned, you're already at a lot of points. And then the biggest points that you earn is when you rank up to the rank of Emerald or above. And I don't think that they're going to do this just in September. Because if you look closely in the rules for the incentive, it says 500 points for personally enrolled distributors paid as Ruby ranks for the first time in September. I think they're going to do this in October.
Melissa, you sound muffled.
Is she covering your speaker or something?
Stop. You guys not hear me at all?
I think no, we heard you. I think you just covered something with a paper or something.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I think she probably put something on the speaker.
Okay. Go away. Go away. I'm busy. Go. Goodbye. Go. Okay. So you guys are looking at this little graphic that I'm looking at. I put a video on the team page that Ashley Mayfield did that explains everything point by point. Thank you, Taina. I'm also going to put this for the people that are very visual. I'm going to put this in the chat so you can look at this and really realize how many points you can acquire this month. So this picture right here is 1,600 points. 1,600 points for simply running your 125 auto ship, getting your green carpet ticket, 4 customers, 3 distributors, and you also have a brand new executive on your team if you do that. Okay, looking at the picture. That's 1,600 points. The next picture I'm going to send you guys is the second scenario, which is you're doing all the things I just mentioned. I'm sorry, I take it back. The first picture is just doing all of the things. enrolling the 3 distributors, enrolling the 4 customers, getting your live stream ticket, running your 125 TV auto ship. That's 1,600 points. Even if nobody that you enrolled does anything and they have no volume, you're still at 1,600 points. Okay. The second picture is same thing. The auto ship, the green carpet ticket, the 4 customers, the 3 distributors. What those 3 distributors actually get to be qualified legs, so they're each at 400 volume minimum. And that's going to bring you to a new executive on your team, and also 22,350 points. That's a lot of points. The last scenario is a brand new Ruby. So bringing a brand new Ruby into your business, or this can go for building a brand new Ruby on your team. You already have a team. That brings you to 3,300 points. That's a lot of points, you guys. A lot of points, because remember that brand new Ruby gets 500 points, and you also get 500 points for being the person that enrolled them. Okay? So I can pretty much bank on, if you go Ruby and then you build a new Ruby on your team, you're probably going to go on this trip, because you're probably going to be making somewhere in the neighborhood of 5,000 points at that point. And you're probably going to be way ahead of the game, because if they continue this for another month, which I think they will, because in the past when they've done incentives like this for trips and the It Works cruise a couple years ago, they ran it for 2 months, sometimes 3 months. It just kind of depended how it went for everybody. But I guarantee if you do that, you're going to be in really good shape. You're probably going to be going. So my question for you guys is, I want you to write down, because remember, if you don't give yourself a goal and you don't write it down, it's not going to happen. Okay? So I want you each to write down first this phrase, okay? If it's meant to be, sorry, excuse me. If it's to be, it's up to me. I want you to forget about all the people that you've enrolled in the past and pretend you're a brand new distributor right now, no matter what your goal is this month. I want you to forget about who is working on your team, who is not working on your team, who is running their auto ship, who is not running their auto ship. I want you to forget about all of that, okay? Because whatever you did in the past has served you up until this point, but you're not where you are, where you want to be. So that means you need to change things up. You need to change the way that you're doing something, okay? So I know all of you are extremely capable. I know all of you are smart enough, driven enough, and work hard enough to get there. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this right now. You would be like, I don't know, watching 60 Minutes or whatever the fuck's on TV right now, because I don't even watch TV, so I don't know. I don't know about that life. But you would be doing that right now if you didn't give a shit about your business. But you do, and that's why you're here. And I want to see you win. I don't want to go on this cruise by myself. I want to go on this, I don't even know if it's a cruise, actually. It might be something else. I don't want to go on this trip by myself. I want to go with my team. And I want us represented there. Okay? Because I think you guys are amazing. And I think people should know who you are and how hard you work. And I think we should be represented there. That's why I want to go. Not just because I want to go, but because it's an opportunity for you to be in the presence of top income earners in this company, millionaires in this company, and have super intimate conversations with them, because there's not going to be a lot of people. 300 people at a resort is not a lot of people. You're probably going to have a conversation with a lot of people you don't expect to. And that itself is a situation that you don't get every day. And it could just be a sentence from somebody that you really admire in this company that will turn on a fire in you that you have never known in your entire life, and your business will change overnight, just like that. because I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen to myself. I've seen it happen in Taina. I've seen it happen to many people. Just a couple words from somebody that is where they want to be, and all of a sudden, they get to where they want to be really fast. No, they're not doing anything different. It's something in your mind that changes. So give yourself the opportunity to be there. Give yourself that opportunity. By doing the same thing we always do, you guys. It's not any different. It's not rocket science, okay? So if it's to be, it's up to me. And I also want you guys to write down. I'm looking at my notes, sorry. I want you guys to understand this and be able to teach it to somebody new coming onto your team right now. Because if they're as excited as you are, why can't they go Ruby too and go on this trip with you? Of course they can. Why not? Stranger things have happened. Lots of people do it. Why not you? Why not that new person? So I want you guys to give yourself a number. Give yourself a number in points that you're going to reach this month. Okay? So does everybody have their number? Write down a number right now. Put it in the chat. Type it out so I can see it. Or if you want to unmute yourself and tell me, that's fine. Stop it. Has everybody written down their number? Stop. Have you guys written down your number?
I did.
Okay, what's your number?
But question, how many points do you need to go on the cruise?
On the, I don't know if it's cruise. That's okay now. It's a trip.
Well, my starting number is 700.
700. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody knows, Jaleesa. So the
Okay.
more points that you earn, the better off you are. I would say 700. I would double that if I was you.
Okay. All right.
I would double that just to know that I'm pretty much in the running. You know,
Okay.
more things are going to be announced at Green Carpet. We'll have a better idea of what's going on. But I want you to have a number in your head because you're going to reach that number. And if 700 is like what you think you can do and you're like confident you can do that, that's fine. But once you get to 700, I want you to give yourself another goal.
Okay.
Okay? I want it to keep growing for you because I want you to keep going to make sure you're going.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? What's your number? No right answer or wrong answer, you guys. This is what you think you're capable of. Okay? And you're going to blow your own mind. Trust me. Jaleesa's going to be like, I got 700. And it's going to be like tomorrow. She's going to get 700.
My goal is 2,000. So I know I'm going.
2,000. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I know I'll have 500 for sure because I ran the auto ship and I got.
So you know you're going to have 500 showing up right now. I know I have 200 right now. Jaleesa, I think you have 200 as well.
Yeah, I do. And my auto ship will make it 700, and then I'll go up from there.
Okay. That's totally fine.
I said 1,600 points.
Oh, snap. Okay. 1,600, Amy? That's awesome. Okay. How about you, Cassandra?
600.
600. Okay. How about you, Mary? She's typing. 2,000 up all night. All right. Dang. All right. Mary's not messing around. She's like, I'm going to get it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'll see you in wherever we're going. Veronica, how about you?
$1,300.
1,300. Okay. 1,300 is good. Okay.
So everybody gets how to earn their points, right? Like everything they can do, how to maximize their.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions, or is anybody confused about anything?
This is for all ranks. It doesn't matter if you've never promoted. They're not putting any limits on anybody.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
That's one thing about it works is that anytime they do, like almost always they include everybody. Our pays include everybody. They could do like, oh, only certain pays for certain ranks, but they don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody. We all have the same opportunity.
Yep.
Let me show you.
Yeah, so does everybody, like, now's the time to ask if you're confused.
I was until I spoke to Melissa today. So I'm glad I did because I thought I was like, I knew it all and I didn't.
I was a little bit, honestly, I was a little bit confused too. I had to watch that video again that Ashley Mayfield did to really like sink in.
I was watching the one Ashley Mayfield did, but I was like getting more confused, so I just stopped watching it. I'm weird. I don't know. My brain's been like really foggy lately. I don't know.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Not normally me, but
Understandable.
well, I'm excited. We're all going on a vacation.
Yeah. All right. So, does anybody here feel like they can't do it? Like, be honest. Be 100 right now. Did you just wipe a booger on me? That's so gross. I don't want that. Get your, no. Go over here. Go over here. I'm almost done. This is my life, you guys. I'm a single mom at night. This is how you get me when I Zoom at night. Sorry. This is life. Okay, so it sounds like everybody understands what's going on and nobody seemed to have any questions. So let's talk about this. If in the process of getting these points, those of you that gave me the points and you wrote it down and you know exactly how many you're going for, I want you to give yourself a goal every week. So Jaleesa said 700. You already have 2. So what's the rest of your goal for this week to go towards that 700? Figure that out. Are you going to go for 200 more this week, or 300 more this week, or you're going to get to the 700 in the next week and a half? Like, give yourself
let me see. Let me look at the chart really quick.
Taina said 2,000. Mary said 2,000. Amy, you said 1,200, I think. I didn't write down what you said. Cassandra.
I'll go for 1,000.
Oh shit! Okay, Cassandra. She's like, I went for 1,000. I'm not messing around. Okay, so Cassandra, how much of that do you want to accomplish?
I was gonna say. It's 200 more.
Do you want to go for a quarter of that? Do you want to go for?
I'm gonna calculate my points right now. So let's see. I can calculate it.
Veronica, I didn't write down what you said. Did you say 2,000 as well?
I think she said 16.
13.
13.
But I can go for 16.
Okay.
We can put that bar a little bit high. I got this.
So Amy, you said 1,200.
I said 16.
Oh, you said, okay.
Yes, as well.
Oh, you said 16. Okay. I wonder what you did.
You said 1,200. I'm making that up, I guess, in my head. Okay. I swear I heard that. I need to.
I'll be changing my auto ship to 125. So I'll have 500 closer to my goal.
Okay. So every day, you guys, let's keep each other accountable and say every day when our points go up, let's shout it out in the chat and be like, I'm up 100 points. I went up 200 points. I went up 3. Now I'm at this many points. Like, let's keep each other accountable and let's cheer each other on. It feels good to hit those points when you're giving yourself a goal. So, Cassandra, you said 1,000. Jaleesa, you said 700. Mary, you said 2,000. And Taina, you said 2,000, right? Okay. Cool.
So if I'm standing the points right, it's 250 for each distributor during this promotion.
So
Okay.
let's say you sign up a distributor tonight. As soon as that distributor has 400 in volume, you get 250 points for that one distributor. So you get 200 for enrolling the distributor. Actually, you don't just get 250. You get 200 for enrolling the distributor, and then you get 250 when that distributor gets to 400 in volume. So actually, it's 450 that you're making in points from one distributor. And you already have 200 points right now. I believe you already have 200 points right now. So that would be, you have to add that. So that would be 650 right there. So you'd almost be at 700 already.
All right, and for enrolling a loyalty customer is also 250 or 200?
A loyal customer is 100 points.
Or 100?
But you have to keep the customer to earn the 100 points.
Okay.
But if you move that customer to get your distributor to that 400 in volume, keep in mind that that will give you more points than just keeping them, because you're going to get 250 for their volume being at 400.
But then if you promote, you're also getting points. So
If you promote, you're also getting points. Yeah. If you promote to Emerald or above, you're gonna get 1,000 points.
So if you know you're close to promoting for sure, don't not move customers.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep them. I would move them. I just run my auto ship, make sure I'm commission qualified, make sure I'm getting my 500 points for that too. Why not? I mean,
and then if you sign up distributors, you get points. So I would focus more on those to keep, because obviously you're going to keep probably most of them. But what if you move your distributors? Same. The other person gets the points.
I have not read the rules closely in the e-suite. I'm just going based off the video and based off of just coming off of a Zoom with my friend Mary Crump's team. I believe because a distributor is assigned to you when you enroll them, like you're always going to show up as their enroller no matter where you put them. I believe you keep those 200 points. But I could be wrong. Go in your e-suite and read the details, but that's my understanding. It's fun to be different, but it's even more fun being Please stop touching my computer with your greasy hands.
I didn't get it cleansed.
Huh? All right. So, also keep this in mind. They're going to pick 300 top point earners. They're also going to randomly pick 25 extra people that have points. So no matter how many points you have, you could still be one of those people that they pick. But I rather know I'm going than take the chance of them calling my name, because there's a lot of people in the company. So All right. So with that being said, I just want to leave you with this. If you take out your Ruby chart, you take out your steps of success, and you make sure that you do those two things, you're going to be earning a lot of points, and you're probably going to get on the trip because you're going to either go Ruby or you're going to create a brand new Ruby, which in turn is going to help somebody go Ruby on your team. So this is all about Rubies here. We want to go Ruby if we've never gone Ruby. We want to create Rubies if we are Ruby and above. Okay, if I was you guys right now, never going Ruby, I'd go Ruby first, and then I'd start building a brand new Ruby, because next month you're going to go Emerald. So why not get as close to that promotion as you can? Like I would just put that in my head right now. Okay, I'm going to go Ruby this month, but next month I'm going to go Emerald, so I better set myself up for that. Oh, awesome, Cassandra. Cool. So remember, if you move your customers, you're not going to get 200 points for them. But if you put them under a brand new distributor and that distributor's volume's at 400, you're going to get 250 points. And 200 for signing up that distributor. Cool, Mary. Yeah, so I would set up Tom for, I would set myself up for that structure and then move on to Tom if I was you. Just make sure that you're going very strongly Ruby. Making as many fast starts as possible too, you guys. All right. So the last thing I want to tell you guys is, if for some reason you find yourself getting frustrated in this process, okay? You're not right now, but if you find yourself doubting yourself or saying negative things to yourself in your mind, I want you to get out a piece of paper and write yourself a letter. Write yourself a letter with all that frustration and just get it out on paper. Get it out, get it out, get it out. And then I want you to throw it away or light it up in the sink. Don't cause the fire. Or drown it in water, but just get rid of it. Get it out of your head because you don't have time for that. You don't. And then I also want to leave you guys with this. In tournaments, in games, champions are made in the fourth quarter. We're in the fourth quarter of the year. Wherever you are in your business, if you haven't reached your goals that you've set out for yourself this year, this is your moment to reach them. We still have 3 months left in the year. And your business can be anywhere you want it to be by the end of the year. But it first starts with you. So I'm really happy that everybody feels in such good spirits and you're ready to take this on and you have your number and you're ready to go, because that makes it so much easier when we're all running together, right? And we're all excited about it. I'm gonna stop the recording now.